So I made zucchini bread. I even took out the Cuisinart, my stand mixer, everything, all spread out all over the counter.
You took out the
Cuisinart, the thing that you squish up the zucchini in.
I didn't even know we had one of those things.
Yeah, we have one of those. We have a panini press. We have a panini press.
What's
underneath
that?
In the back, in that cabinet in the corner.
You've never used that before.
I think I've used it once since we've been married.
A panini press.
Come on, everybody has appliances like that they don't use.
Why a
rice cooker, my Instant Pot? Well, I use that.
Why have them?
Because you think you're going to use them when you buy them. It's like the bread maker I used to have. I made like 2 loaves of bread in it.
God.
They cost me like $18 a loaf.
Stupid.
To make them. No.
Stupid. I know it's not an appliance, but those melon baller things. Tell me we don't have one of those stupid melon ballers somewhere.
I do not have a melon baller. So what's the most useless appliance that you have in your kitchen that you have in yours? We already have this discussion going on Facebook right now. Some people are anti-panini press, the rice cooker, the bread maker, the blender. I have a blender. We also have 3 deep fryers. I don't know what the I actually 2 deep fryers. I gave one away. And the chocolate fountain I have downstairs.
Hoarder.
I'm not a hoarder.
Excuse me.
You never know when you need to make fried calamari on Christmas Eve. I'm just saying.
Previously on Beth and Dave in the Morning.
Is it weirder to drive in the middle lane over bridges with the windows open like I do, or to fear that you're going to be killed by a stray bullet from a hunter who's hunting for deer like Dave does?
That is my biggest fear, is driving down the road and getting shot by
Okay. Do you do anything to avoid that?
You can't. What are you going to do?
Bob and weave.
Drive only on city roads where there aren't going to be deer running around that could be shot.
Oh, that's right, because they're more educated in the city, right?
Beth and Dave. Weekday mornings with the best variety of the 80s through today on Light 98.7.
Would you rather date someone who's much better looking than you or much smarter than you? What do you think?
Yeah, there's a study from the University of Western Australia, and they say that sometimes the smarter people can cause problems in relationships.
I'll let you know if that ever happens to me.
Mike had something to say. Mike?
I need to be with someone who's smart. If you're going to be with someone for a long time, you need someone who can challenge you, someone who reads a book every now and then will be good company in the long term.
All right. That's a good point, Mike. Thanks. And also Cheryl holding. Cheryl?
Yeah. Hey, I'm calling about the, who do you prefer, someone with a really high IQ or maybe not so high?
Mm-hmm.
Definitely not so high. Dumb people are really fun. They know how to have a good time. They don't overthink anything. I would go for a kind-hearted but dim guy over a really smart one.
Exactly.
That's fun.
Exactly.
Love it.
7210987.
Jessica wanted to chime in. Jessica?
So I'm here for the coffee talk.
Yes.
So I actually married someone smarter than me, and I had 0 regrets.
Well,
See?
that's good. So did Dave. Dave has no regrets either.
And wait. I married somebody smarter and better looking than me. So look at that.
I would say the same thing. A little bit better looking and definitely smarter. He's a physics teacher.
All right, but if you had to choose one or the other, which would it be?
Smarter.
Okay.
He's a physics teacher, so he fixes all the stuff, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Jessica. Was that like a little dig at me, too, by the way, that he fixes all the things?
It wasn't a dig. I was just, thinking next time.
By the way, Beth, the study said that there's a threshold for women when it comes to smarter men. If the man is smarter than more than 90% of the population, that's considered to be a negative, according to the ladies.
You mean like uber smart?
Yes.
Yeah, because who would want to date like Elon Musk or, Bill Gates?
Well,
that'd be too smart.
I suppose you could have a really smart and really poor guy, I suppose, right?
You could have a really dumb, cheap, and poor guy, which is a lose-lose-lose situation.
It's time for Your Mom Must Be So Proud.
Morons. Idiot.
I'm not a smart man.
With Beth and Dave in the Morning on Light 98.7.
So at your request, Beth, along with the theme of dogs eating weird things.
Yes, Dave.
Here's a story about a couple of groups of golfers who got into an argument on a public golf course in Plymouth, Mass on Friday.
Uh-huh.
A 47-year-old guy in one of the groups got so ticked off that he went up and bit the guy's thumb off.
Off?
Yes.
That's like a bone. There's bone that whole way.
Yeah, right?
There's no mushy part.
Took the thumb off right down to the knuckle.
Oh, my
God.
Oh, my God.
By the way, he's facing a charge of mayhem in the state of Massachusetts.
That's the best you can come up with? You chew somebody's thumb off and you get mayhem?
Which means, according to the bylaws in the state of Massachusetts, malicious intent to maim or disfigure. And
they call that, maybe it's mayhem.
He could face up to 20 years in prison for this.
Are you sure you're pronouncing it right? It is Massachusetts. They talk funny.
The guy who lost his thumb, by the way, treated at a nearby hospital.
He didn't get it back? Did they swallow it?
His buddies put the thumb on ice, and no word as if doctors were able to reattach it as of yet. So, and for the guy who lost his thumb, he really regrets yelling, I'm sure, "You want a piece of me, huh?"
You're never going to play 7-Up again.
Beth and Dave in the morning.
I'm ashamed God made me a man.
I don't think God's doing a lot of bragging about it either.
On Light 98.7. Previously on Beth and Dave in the morning.
Where else can you get deep fried basically everything, if not at the state fair? They had their first actual annual Fantastic Food competition. The voting took place on Facebook. Listen to the name of the thing that won. It's called the Heart Attack.
Okay.
Here's what it's made out of. 2 Hoffman Long Hots stuffed with chili and cheddar cheese and pickle. Then they wrap it in bacon and they deep fry it. They tap it with cheddar cheese and jalapenos.
Yeah, but the pickle is healthy. So
Beth and Dave. Weekday mornings with the best variety of the 80s through today on Light 98.7.